Hi everybody! Welcome! Another Instagram Live with Lily and Zoe and Paige by Springer's Jewelers.
I don't believe anybody's here. So hello.
Okay, we have our first person
hello.
joining and waving. Hey everybody! Welcome!
Good evening.
We're gonna get everybody a minute to join. We'll start off with the cocktail of the night. Zoe is our local historian. She's been researching not only all the jewelry but the cocktails that people drank in each era. And tonight we're doing
Prohibition.
Oh yeah, highly illegal during Art Deco era. What was the time period for Art Deco?
1920 to 1935, with a little room on either end.
So yeah, everyone's like, you've been drinking gin during all these, but I think gin. I mean, I like gin too, and I think it was just really that was one of the main drinks of choice back then.
Good old-fashioned grain alcohol.
So tonight we are featuring another local gin. This is Split Rock Distilling in Newcastle. So shout out to the Mid Coast. Shout out to our Bath, Maine location.
Yeah. Really subtle, nice flavor.
Yeah, I just actually made our drink right before we went on. I made our drinks way too strong.
Okay.
But we've topped it up. So tonight's drink recipe, I just have to drink a little because it's really full.
Don't waste a drop.
Cannot waste a drop. Okay, so tonight's drink recipe is a gin Ricky. So it is the Split Rock Distilling gin. And all I did was I mixed some lime in with some soda water. So super, super simple, like a gin and tonic, but with soda water.
Where can you find that gin?
The gin is made in Newcastle.
Where'd you buy it?
And I bought it at Bow Street. Once again, Bow Street's my spot.
Thank you, Bow Street. So helpful.
They were very, very helpful. They have everything you need there. And what I love about Bow Street is every time I go.
Tell me.
Every time I go, I run into someone I know. Like, great minds think alike, obviously. So, all right, so tonight is Art Deco.
It's Art Deco night. Where are we? Great Gatsby.
Great.
Get ready.
Yeah, here we go.
A little bit more glamour tonight.
We're gonna party all night talking about Art Deco. So Zoe is gonna set the scene for what is going on at that time.
Okay, so we're over the World War I, thank goodness. Just before that, the Russian ballet had come to Paris, where all wonderful trends start, and had this amazing ballet with bold colors, and that kind of set the scene. Lily's wearing a bright red to kind of represent that. I'm wearing some color, which also represents it. That's about as bold as I get.
We went extra tonight for our last night.
Because Art Deco is all about glamour. It's Hollywood, it's with the other eras we've talked about, it's been the royals that have been setting the trend, and now we're getting to movie stars, sports stars, radio stars.
What?
No, but radio is a big thing, but no huge stars yet.
No one like us yet.
No one like us yet. No one like us. So tons of glamour. Coming out of World War I, there was just a ton of wealth happening, and no expense was spared on parties and jewelry and diamonds. More was more, and we like that. And we're just gonna go through some of those trends.
Okay, so what piece do you think we should start with?
Okay, I think we should start with the earrings that you're wearing.
Okay, I love these.
So these are actually something we have in stock, obviously, and they're clip-ons, and they are so transitional to now. They're little ear crawlers, which we have from our modern designers too. This is just so Art Deco, strong, straight lines, geographic lines, diamonds, platinum. It's just everything that you want in Art Deco.
So one thing we want to tell you is that the lighting when you're showing any diamond jewelry is...
I mean, we look great.
Yeah. We worked hard on this lighting. We had a whole nose issue, but we spent a long time taking care of that.
I've been powdered.
So it's hard to show you these diamond pieces, especially on camera. So if you go to at Page by Springer's Jewelers, all these pieces are there. So if you want to see anything closer, they're all there for you. But
if you're a Springer's Jewelers fan, then you're definitely going to be a Page by Springer's Jewelers fan. So throw them a follow too, and they're featuring exclusively estate pieces. So really fun stories and really fun pieces that we're going to see here tonight.
And cheers to Page.
Wait, are we doing the new cheers?
Oh wait, yeah, this is the new cheers that we just learned. No, you got to do it together. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it didn't sound good.
It was better when the glass was
empty.
empty.
It's wine. It's better with wine because there's more room. Okay. Well, the new cheers is doing this with a glass of wine. It made a cool noise earlier, but now it's not. But I mean, we're like literally this close, so we'll just cheers. So the cheers is to Page by Springer's Jewelers. Page is something that we've been working on a really long time because we're estate is our specialty, and we really I like just have to pop Zoe up for a minute. Is that she is really one of the best estate buyers in New England, one of the most knowledgeable. We know jewelers all across the country, and they go to Zoe. So this collection she really has created, and we wanted to give it its own brand and make it a little more special. So this is really featuring Page by Springer's Jewelers, and we have that new Instagram page, so please follow. So one more thing about these earrings I just want to say is kind of my part in all this is like, how is this relevant to today? So any people that know me know, like, I love climbers. I have several pairs of climbers, and climbers have been around for a couple years, and they're coming back for a couple. But the point is, they've been
100 years.
Yes, so they've been around since Art Deco, and like this is such a cool fan pattern.
And if this is this piece in particular, if you love this style and this style of jewelry, and this style of earring, the way it crawls up your ear and gives you a lot of coverage. We can always put a post on this. So these are convertible to your lifestyle and however you feel comfortable wearing the piece.
And like the point I made a million times before is that like the climbers I wear them with jeans and a t-shirt with a bathing suit on the boat. Like climbers are funky enough that you can wear them with like a red dress like this or every day. So we love these earrings.
Let's move on to, or do we have any questions from the crowd?
Yeah, we realized there's a little bit of a delay, so we are gonna. Oh, this was our strategy. We're gonna take a drink between every piece of jewelry. So
Lucky
if anybody has any
that's our strategy.
So if anyone has a comment, we have time to read your comment and answer your questions. But so cheers. And also, some people texted us before this that they are doing also gin Ricky. So tell us what you're drinking at home, and we can join in with you. Okay, so what piece are we doing next?
So back to Art Deco, that is everyday wearable. We have this band currently in our Art Deco collection, in the Page collection, and it's also featuring those straight lines, that symmetry, that geometry, and it's just a little bit thicker than a thin band, but this is something that I was actually wearing for a little bit today. It just sparkles like beautiful. This is something that is so wonderful that if you are having a day that you don't want to wear your full wedding set, that this is just kind of an amazing placeholder.
I saw this for the first time earlier today. Zoe, we think we're definitely going to sell this weekend. It's $1,100, and then it's 10% off of that for our sale.
Which ends tomorrow.
If someone doesn't buy this, I'm going to buy this because it's hard to tell, like we said before. But so look at it at Page by Springer's Jewelers. But like the detail, and this is just it's
guys,
so funky.
You got Lily looking at a piece she likes. It might be gone.
Exactly. But I love this piece, and it's such a good value. Okay, so I saw that Callan is drinking rosé. Actually, we had an idea earlier that we want to do like a pajama party one night. We just have to find the right designer, but I think rosé would definitely be the drink of choice.
My mind, for some reason, went straight to a White Russian, but that would be a bowling party.
Yes. Okay. What's next that we should feature?
Okay, so let's stay.
Oh, wait, hold on. We've got to do our drink for the delay. Okay. Hold on. Here we go.
We'll just
cheers
wait for you all to catch up. Cheers.
This is so good. Oh, Louise is in her PJs. No, she's already in her pajamas.
Oh,
martinis. I love it.
I love it too. I want one.
Okay. So what are we going to do
next?
next?
Let's stay with the straight lines and feature this amazing Art Deco bracelet. Okay, so 3 rows of old European cuts with also some baguettes in there. So baguettes are new to this era. They're figuring out a lot of great cuts. A shield cut is one of them. We're gonna post a shield cut on the page collection. They're super rare to come across them, but they're so much fun. So this opens up.
Hold on, I can't open it.
Well, it has a couple safeties, which is good
Oh, wait,
though,
I got it,
because a bracelet like this, you do not want to lose off your wrist.
Oh yeah,
It
you
is
can actually see this really well.
Encrusted with diamonds, which we love. It's comfortable. It's almost concave on your wrist. I mean, it is. This is a, you know, it's not a diamond.
It's no joke. This is no joke.
It's no joke. This is the real deal.
Love this piece. And what's like something like this is it's obviously an investment. I think this is $28,000.
I think you're right.
But the cool thing is that this is 100 years old. This is something that you buy and it gets passed down generations, and like what a special piece to have. Thank you, Rachel, Gloria there. Best live I've ever seen. Love it. We're gonna
Rachel
keep it.
knows about some shapes coming together, that's for sure.
Yeah, actually, she has a really cool
Glorious.
fabric line. We should share it on our Instagram. She has like this amazing new children's fabric line that she's putting out, and it's so cute. Okay, we're gonna do our cheers. We're gonna do our pause.
Cheers. And you can find any of these pieces on springersjewelers.com under the page line.
Under the era Art Deco, because tonight is Art Deco. So
Tonight is Art Deco.
So for people just joining in, let's set the stage. Tonight is Art Deco. We're talking Roaring Twenties.
We're talking Roaring Twenties.
Prohibition. So we're drinking gin. We're gonna give another shout out to Split Rock Distilling in Newcastle. This is delicious.
Thank you.
Also a shout out to Bow Street, where I always go. They always have everything we need. So thank you guys for
Wine,
making
beer, mixers, whatever you need.
batch 1. That must be, oh, wow.
What?
We got the good stuff
Didn't even
tonight.
How much was it?
This was $39.99, and actually, I'm glad you asked me, Will, because I normally wouldn't know. I don't even know how much a gallon of milk costs, but
She has children. That's scary.
Why not?
But I remembered how much this gin cost. Really, really good. Jen saying she loved your stack. We did. Let's talk about the stack.
Thank you. So pearls were an enormous trend during the Roaring Twenties. I'm sure you see the flapper girls with their short hair, their long earrings, their long necklace, their shorter skirts. And again, like I said before, more is more. These pearls are even a little short for that era, as long as you could have them and stacking them up a bunch. So pearls are something that don't get as much attention nowadays because people think of them as being very formal and a little stuffy, but wearing a longer pearl necklace like this is really a way to make it more fun. And if you have a pearl necklace that isn't this long, you can bring it in, we can restring it with more beads, more pearl beads or other beads, colored beads if you want to mix in some other stuff. So there are ways to convert your grandmother's beads to make it more today.
Go pearls.
Go pearls.
I have a 100-inch.
I think
Strand.
I have the
You have them. I literally have no jewelry right now. I sold it all during COVID. So whenever we do these lives, not like because we were like that destitute, but you know.
Lily only wears things that are for sale.
It's because people needed jewelry and it wasn't that easy to get to the store. So
What can you say? She's our walking billboard, you know?
That's right. Okay, so we did the pearls. Thank you for the
You
shout
are
out.
like a jewelry food truck.
Oh, Janet. Okay, what are you
Hi,
mixing?
Janet.
Okay, so we the shout out is to Still Rock Distilling. We're doing gin Ricky's, which was a big drink during the Roaring Twenties Art Deco time. It's gin, soda water, and lime. So cheers. I just spilled our drinks. Cheers.
Okay, let's move
Ooh.
on.
That was
Yeah,
strong.
yeah.
Okay.
Eddie, we need you to bartend.
Yeah,
We need
our brother is a bartender.
supervisor.
Thursday nights he works, so I feel like we need a new night when he's not working, so we can
might
make our
need a new
drinks.
night,
Okay, what's next?
Let's feature this pin. Okay, so
Okay.
we're back to those strong lines, but this is something that I'd like to show you because not only was Art Deco something that affected the jewelry design of the time, but it went into architecture, furniture, clothing, everything. So this is a piece that I feel like specifically you look at and you can see the inspiration for the Chrysler Building, the Empire State Building, Rockefeller Center, like this architecture that has those straight lines and that symmetry.
I don't know if you guys saw, if you were here last Wednesday when we did the Edwardian.
Mm-hmm.
So Zoe wore like a high neck like this, and she put a pin on it.
Plunging necklines now. They're plunging.
They're not allowed to drink, but still the necklines are plunging.
They can do whatever they want.
Yeah, I know, really. So it was just like a really cool way to wear a pin. And also, we don't have any 1870 pieces here.
Oh, sure we do.
Okay. Shout out. Was this a pin though?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a
All
sticker.
right. So, all right, we need to do our cheers and our drink between the next piece.
Speaking of people doing whatever they wanted, or specifically women doing whatever they wanted during this time, 1920 was the year that women were given the right to vote. So cheers to 100 years of that.
Cheers!
Cheers.
I made this one really strong.
Yeah,
Is it
too strong. Too strong.
I'm gonna put a
Kathy,
little more.
I'll be late to bath tomorrow. So gotten manager approval right here. So there you go.
Okay, so 1870 is a part of our page collection. It's so cool. So 1870 is the year we were founded. It's actually our 150th anniversary.
Another big birthday.
We haven't mentioned that yet. We have to do a cheers to our 150th anniversary.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, we wanted to do this last time too. So Zoe and I didn't mention. So we're fourth generation. We're sisters. A women-owned and primarily women-run business. So we didn't mention that last time, and we felt like that was important to mention, especially now that we're talking about women's right to vote.
Right to vote.
So shout out to that. So 1870 was the year we were founded. We created the 1870 collection, which is taking estate or pre-owned or vintage pieces that aren't quite as wearable anymore and making them wearable again. So the idea was the pin.
Right. So we buy a lot of estate jewelry, and we also see a lot of customers come in with their estate jewelry that just isn't their style, or just not even that it's not their style, it's their style, but there's some component of it that's just not working for them.
And can you give a refresh of what estate is?
Okay, so estate is just anything that's been previously owned.
That's it. Not quite as fancy as it seems.
So these pieces here would be starting to be considered antique, because antique is anything over 100 years old.
And everything we've been featuring before has been antique, but we're moving our way up
We're getting more
in
modern.
eras. Yeah,
Can't
we are
you feel
it. So 1870 is when we take those pieces. They're either what's on our website, and in our case, are pieces we've taken and we've redesigned. Zoe really buys them and redesigns them. They go into our shop and we make them more
It's because
wearable.
I'm a sucker for a good piece of jewelry, and I just want it to find a new home. It's like house training a stray dog before you give it away. It's much more saleable. Is that going to be controversial?
I've not heard that one yet.
that
Okay,
came to
so
mind.
this is an example of an 1870 piece. So Zoe, tell them a little bit about this.
Okay, so this was a stick pin. So it would have been worn on a man's lapel or in a dress, but most likely by a man. And then we just took off the stick part of it, which it has a pointy end. It's not super wearable. We took that off, put a bail on the back of it. So that's just like a little round jump ring to put a chain through. We put it on a nice new strong chain, and now it's this gorgeous scarab pendant.
The color is so beautiful. It's like teal,
turquoise.
has some turquoise in it, and like a
It doesn't
little.
have some turquoise.
It
made
is
of
turquoise, but it's a turquoise color. But then it also has like a little bit of this peachy color
it has
into
the
it too.
matrix in it, so it's part of the turquoise stone. So that's a scarab piece. So let's move into that part of the Art Deco period. So if you guys were on a Victorian era live, sorry about that, gave you some misinformation. Spit take. Oh my god, careful.
I'm sure people were like, "Oh, Zoe, scarabs were not in the Victorian period." They
Nobody
knew that for
even
sure.
remembers. Anyways, King Tut's tomb in Egypt was discovered in 1929. I got 1820s and 1920s mixed up. Sorry about that. Was discovered in 1929, and from that came a resurgence of Egyptian style, Egyptian revival pieces. So the scarab is one of that, and this is another scarab piece. So after the Great Depression in the US and across the world, more affordable jewelry was being made, but still with the Art Deco style. So this is the perfect example of this. It has the scarabs, which is the Egyptian revival, but this is made of gold filled. It's yellow gold filled, so it's not all gold, but it has a gold tone to it. So this is a really affordable piece. It's $295.
And like
You have the
so,
great
scarab's
color.
like a bug, like it's like a beetle, right?
So sometimes you'll find scarabs that are actually the dried beetle, and then they're coated in a high carat gold and then enameled or painted. These are gemstones that
have been carved though. It's
Yeah.
really cool. It's a really funky piece. Like most women we see wearing these, they'll layer them with other bracelets, and it's just a really funky piece. Okay, so couple questions coming in. So Kelly, who works out of our Portland store, she's asking what earrings I'm rocking. I'm rocking these really cool Art Deco fan climbers. And we're gonna feature them, and they're under the Art Deco page era. And Kelly, we were talking about how climbers they haven't gone away. It's been 100 years. They're still so cool. And Callan asked us what our favorite era is. What's your favorite era?
Art Deco is such a nice era, but I feel like Victorian is just so much more plentiful and longer, so it's almost like a cheating answer because you just get a lot more styles happening.
Yeah, that's like coming from the estate buyer. So.
Yeah.
I personally love Art Deco. That's my favorite. Sharp lines, edgier, like shocking. There's just something really cool and edgy about everything Art Deco. All right, so let's pick like a cool, edgy piece. What would
So you don't want to talk about the pin?
Yeah, this is not edgy.
Oh, okay.
Do you think it's edgy?
No, I think it's beautiful.
Okay.
though. We were just talking about carving. But,
Oh.
oh yeah. All sorts of edges with that one.
Yeah, this is actually part of the Egyptian revival. So we'll show you this. It's a little pyramid charm.
Honestly, I can't say 1,000% that this was actually created in the 1920s, but it was certainly inspired by the Art Deco era. This could be an amazingly fun charm. It's actually hollow, so it's super light. If you put it on a pendant, it would not weigh you down at all.
Okay, talking about edgy though, like this is definitely classy, classic, but in my mind, it has an edge to it too because of the darker color in the sapphire. So this is just a really cool take on an engagement ring. Excuse me. This is like, how big is
It's
this?
definitely, I think that's a carat, but I would have to check.
It's a carat with a sapphire halo, but the sapphire halo are baguettes. They're not
calibrate
rounds. So they're really kind of sharp, and that
So
kind of has
this
an
is
angle.
something that you're putting together platinum, diamond, sapphire, 3 super classic things, but you're making them look really different, very unique.
Like what would be really cool, you could even take this Art Deco band that we have here and this engagement ring, and that could be your set. And that's just so funky, so cool. Something else that I really I've wanted to acknowledge this whole time, but I haven't. My nails.
Oh God. I know, actually,
I am
I've been
shocked.
glad that you've been showing the jewelry because
I am shocked that no one has commented because you guys
Girl,
all know
we're all in the same boat.
These have been the nails of springers, and now they're my natural nails. But back to basics. And what I love is that everybody thought the jewelry looked good because they were on my big, long, fake nails. But I think it still looks really good just on the al natural. So Callan's liking that. Yeah, it's like, I'm shocked no one had commented on that before. I've been very self-conscious about it.
I'm sure your nails are your thing.
The Gin Ricky has really been helping me get through that. Where are they? Where are my nails? They're at Magic Nails on Forest Ave. I haven't been there in 5 months.
Are they open? Has anybody been? What's the situation?
Who knows what's going on at Magic Nails?
I'd like some insider information. I would like to go, but I'm not.
Okay,
I'd
the
like
pin.
to know some. Yeah.
Zoe wanted to talk about the pin. I do love this pin. I really, really do love this pin.
Okay. So again, during our Deco period, people were traveling more. So at the beginning of our series, the influence of these time periods were much more localized to England and France, and then this is when we really start expanding and we get into Asia and start trading with Asia and have partnerships there, and then this is where jade comes in. So we're utilizing this beautiful jade piece. It's carved beautifully, and this is so interesting because this is a big bold color, and the diamonds are, not an afterthought but an accent. This beautiful carved jade. This is a nice, rich, bright green jade, and we know pins are difficult, but something like this is just, in my mind, it's breathtaking. Like, this is just this is something that I call like a real piece of jewelry. I mean, so is this bracelet, don't get me wrong. But some pieces are just more true to the era than others, and this is one of them for sure.
And our answer through all of the Page by Springer's jewelers, because there's a lot of pins in this collection, whether you want to purchase a pin or whether you have a pin. And a lot of this is like, what we want to do is help people figure out how to wear estate pieces that they already own too. So a really cool way to wear an estate piece that you already own is on a wool jacket in the winter or on like a heavy sweater. Like I think it's really cool to see a pin on a wool jacket like in the winter or fall. And also another really cool conversion we can do for you is like for this pin, what I would do is I would put a bail here and make this do a long chain and make this at the end of a long necklace. So if you have pieces that you're not quite sure what to wear, we're there for that too.
And some of these there are a lot of pins out there that have pendant features, so you can keep the pin stem and not have to completely convert them. You can just make them a little bit more versatile.
So we have a couple comments. One of them was,
This is my favorite too. I know we talked about it.
One was, how do you type with your nails? Honestly, I had to learn how to type without my nails. That was a whole thing.
If you've seen Khloe Kardashian write a text message,
that's basically how I was living my life. There was another comment. I remember what it was. It was actually not that important. It was Callan telling Will to quiet down in the background.
Yeah, no kidding. So distracting.
We have a peanut gallery. Also, we have Chris at our Portland location talking about the carving on the piece that we should just show. Yeah, like the thing is too, you have to think about, someone carved this by hand. Like, this is absolutely gorgeous.
And I love a carved stone, and it's just a skill that is less and less, it's not being learned the way it was. So being able to carve a stone like this is more rare than it ever was. So having a piece that was hand carved is more special than it ever was.
Okay, a couple more. We'll get back to jewelry, but a couple more comments. Where's Rick? That's my dad.
Oh, no.
No, he's watching my kids.
Sorry, great.
He's babysitting. We are actually in our parents'
So
home.
there's a team of 3 babysitting your 2 children right now. Takes a village, guys.
Yeah. We're in my parents' home doing this because my house is way too crazy for this, and like, what a beautiful setting. Actually, we've been here the whole time. Every live you've seen has been in a different part, and like, we're getting new. We're new at this. We're just getting used to it. So we're figuring out what the best view is,
Figuring out that
where to be. So yeah, we're like we said, we had a long conversation about the lighting on our noses earlier, and we got it figured out. We hope. God.
That might just been me.
Okay, quick cheers. There's some people joining, some new people joining. Welcome.
Thank you for being here.
We are featuring, Rick, our father, is watching. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Oh, my 8-year-old.
Good for you.
My
Daddy, miss you. Have you been to the nail salon?
My 8-year-old was watching, and he told me this was cringy, and I was like, yes, it is cringy. It's very cringy.
Disagree, Mickey.
But anyway, okay, so for those of you who are joining, we're doing Page by Springer's Jewelers. We're featuring
We're drinking gin.
We're featuring the Art Deco era. We are drinking drinks from each of the era, which happens to be a lot of gin. And today we are drinking Split Rock Distillery. It's an organic gin made here right in Newcastle, Maine. So shout out to them. It's beautiful. We saw some engagement ring comments that we're just going to sweep right over after that. But speaking of engagements, we just saw Chelsea Roy joined. Hi, Chelsea. Congratulations. Cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
Thank you, Brooke. We love that you're joining us as well. Okay, so let's get back to jewelry. A lot of chatting.
Okay.
What is the next piece that we should feature?
Okay, I love this piece.
Okay, I do too.
Okay, so this is rock crystal. It is faceted. It's a faceted bead, so it has lots of angles, not smooth like a pearl. And this is a double strand, a graduated bracelet. So this is, again, we're talking about after the Great Depression. People still, they weren't missing the bling that was happening during the Roaring Twenties. They still wanted it, but maybe at a different price point, and this was the perfect solution for that.
What does something like this go for?
This will go for $3.95.
Yeah,
10% off tomorrow.
But I mean, it's really cool, and it's and also just thinking about something like this is what someone would put on to go out or go out to dinner.
100%. I mean, and something that I like about it is it's colorless, so it goes with literally everything. But going back to what we were talking about, there are less hand carvers and hand cutters and fasteners out there. So this is something that you might not see this material meticulously cut like this anymore because it's just not cost effective.
Yeah, the thing that to really consider with these pieces is these are all done by hand. These are beads that each one of these beads were faceted by hand. I'll try to give you a little bit of a better view here. And it's just, they're so pretty. And this also has this really pretty clasp to it as well.
Filigree sterling clasp.
Rock crystal sounds like Hannah Rock should have one.
Man.
Maybe she will. If it's still in the case after the end of the sale tomorrow, we'll see. Okay, we only have a couple more pieces left here. So what?
Does anybody have any additional questions? They want to see another piece again?
I think
We're here for you.
Oh wait, we got to do the drink, the delay drink. Cheers. Excuse me. So also, are people liking the later time? I think we have a couple more people here, which is good. I mean, we're like, where should we go after this? It's 8 o'clock. It's 8:30. We've had a couple cocktails. Does anyone want to join
We're
us?
out on the town, but only in outdoor places, socially distanced.
We should. Okay, so yeah, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Chelsea's engagement ring
Has nothing to do with Art Deco, but has everything to do with
Paige.
awesome.
It is Paige, and it is 1870. We'd love to show yours if you want to show it. Everyone else that's joined us, it's been like our family members that hit the wrong button.
An intentional join would be amazing, Chelsea, if that's what you want to do.
Any watches? We have a ton of watches.
We
Probably
do
not
have a
from
ton of
Art Deco.
watches. So watches at this period, we're transitioning between pocket watches to wrist watches. So there's a lot of older ladies dress watches out there, which just aren't super practical for ladies today. There's winding. They're usually sized to a super small wrist size. They're super dressy. So there aren't a ton of them out there. If you do have an appreciation for a lady's dress watch, check out 1870 collection. We've made some gorgeous engravable pendants from the backs of dress watches.
I mean, the name has gone up a little bit further, but it was from Dave, so I don't think maybe he wants a lady's dress watch.
So it was Dave, friend of mine.
Dave,
He wants
you're
a
not
Rolex.
looking for a lady's dress watch.
He has a Rolex, but he wants another one.
Okay, let's talk.
All right.
So not from the 1920s.
DM us.
Yeah.
We'll find you a watch.
He knows how to do that.
All right. Let's view this.
They call him DM.
Like DM on Instagram. Okay. We're connecting.
Hi!
Welcome!
Ladies.
Cheers!
So I just got back from Springer's earlier and I was able to see the Art Deco collection that you kept in the case because I know that you probably stole the better pieces, right? To show off to everyone. But I want to talk about also Art Deco and honestly just the entire collection of enjoying something that has been and will be. Because I am so enjoying my engagement ring and you guys did such a great job with Dave designing it and putting it into the perfect setting.
So if anybody's not familiar with this story, Chelsea just got engaged. Congratulations again to you and Dave, such a fun couple. And we actually reset an estate diamond into a modern setting. So it was the shape and size that she wanted, but not in the right setting. And that's okay because we took it out of that setting and remounted it into the perfect style for her right now.
And it's absolutely gorgeous.
It's loving it.
Yeah. One of our personal
complaints.
favorites. I mean, we love you, Chelsea, but this piece is like off the charts regardless.
Well, it's perfect for you. We love it, yeah.
And also, we have to give Dave a shout out because he was so fun to work with.
Such a fun person to collaborate with.
We give him all the credit for the design.
Yeah.
He was probably extremely intense about the entire process and was like, no, this is what she wants. But I'll tell you what, we really enjoyed meeting with Chris today and trying on a few of his bands, the men's bands, and figuring out what will pair lovely with this. So we're really excited to be a part of the Springers family and continue that throughout the years.
Well, we're so
Awesome,
happy
thank
to
you.
have you.
I'm really excited to for you to pick out your bands too. I think that'll be really fun, and that's something we can like share with people and see what works with that.
Yes, I'll be back in definitely with some girls to get opinions and see what mixes and matches. But Art Deco, and then of course this lovely collection that you guys have and what you're doing with past jewelry and bringing it back to life. We're really excited.
And one of the things that was so great about your remount is the mounting it was in before was not an easy mounting to mix and match bands with, and this one that you have now is. So it's really fun. It makes it really, really easy to find a band that you love.
Yeah, I'll have fun with it.
How are you having this quiet moment to do an Instagram live? That's what I wanted to know.
So we don't have the little ones.
Are you in your bathroom?
No. So I have this lovely like blank wall up here, and you don't want to see what's beyond that. But the kids make a mess, and it is a night off. And I am currently writing an offer and talking all the things. But I saw that you guys were on here, and I get really excited because I'm just so happy with the engagement ring and honestly what you guys designed with Dave. So I just thought I would share and delight in this happy hour. So it's not, it's quiet for now, but give it until 9 a.m. tomorrow. Not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, enjoy
All right.
that quiet time.
Cheers.
Thank you so
Cheers,
much.
guys.
We'll talk to you
Congratulations.
soon.
We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
That was so fun, guys. Like anyone who wants to jump in, like, I mean, we're having a blast here.
Yeah.
We could talk all night,
We're
but
talking about Art Deco, but we're really here to talk about whatever you want to talk about. So
and estate. Like that was a great introduction into like a whole different point of view of estate and the Page collection in 1870.
And letting you know that, you know, if you have something that's part of your collection that needs to be reset or remounted or restyled, that is a perfectly good option to do and a perfectly good reason to come in and shop and look around.
Okay, let's do one more piece.
Okay, great.
What do you want to do? These earrings?
Yeah, these earrings. Okay, so this is actually interesting. So we just did the faceted beads of the rock crystal quartz, and this also is rock crystal quartz, but it's frosted. It's carved in a different way.
Wait, Callan's coming in.
Oh gosh.
Sorry, guys.
Come on in.
Pause.
Oh, does Callan want to talk about her ring too?
We have someone else joining. This is, oh, hey.
Hey! I don't want to interrupt you guys. It was delayed.
No, please fill this space for us.
Hi,
We're-
Kara.
We are loving this. We are. Hey, cheers!
Cheers.
Sister to sister.
Sister cocktail hour.
Sister, here we go.
You guys are thriving. You are so good at this. This is incredible.
No, we like to
Glad
think,
we're entertaining you.
we like to think we channel a combination of like Kathy Lee and Hoda and Andy Cohen.
And I mean, heavy on the Andy Cohen vibes.
Yes.
Like, I want to watch what happens live with you guys every day.
It's in the clubhouse.
Yeah, we're in the clubhouse.
Well,
The loft
we
is
have,
the clubhouse.
yeah.
Yeah, you're in the clubhouse. It's amazing.
Where is the clubhouse? Look, there's people in the clubhouse.
I have to tell you that I have been enlightened by the Art Deco information. Like, I didn't know if I was an Art Deco kind of person. Very intrigued by a lot of the pieces, especially the $28,000 bracelet. Very into that. Very into that.
Who
Oh, yeah,
wouldn't
Kara,
be
Everybody needs one of these.
Yeah, I mean, that's incredible. And Kara loved the jade, like big jade. And the way it was cut was insane.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, did we just saw like one of our great estate collectors. I think Julie is watching. So welcome, Julie. Oh my
Love
God,
you.
we miss you.
You did say
So-
just discovered.
She said, so happy you found this. That's so on point. And Callan, I think your ring's estate, right?
Sure is.
Oh, it is. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know if I can hold it up.
Gorgeous.
Callan actually has a similar story to Chelsea where her fiance, Dan, put two pieces of estate together, and what a beautiful ring they made.
Yeah, I love it. I can't. I mean, you guys. Zoe knows. I tell her basically every day how much I love it.
tell
You
me
guys
a
were.
lot, and I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, I love it. This is coming from someone who I verbatim said to Zoe, I don't really care about diamonds and I'm not interested in them. She was
Yeah,
like,
ladies,
you obviously
listen up.
haven't had one.
Maybe
Love it.
maybe this is the pajama theme. when we do the pajama night, like, ladies, listen up. Let us tell you a little something about
Oh,
that.
Everybody that
I'm
thinks
very
they're not
into the
interested in jewelry or specifically diamonds,
Yeah.
you haven't spent personal time with one, and that's okay, but give them a chance. You'll probably like them. The hype
Obsessed.
is real.
Obsessed. I'm gonna leave this, but I don't know how because I want to let you get back to your life.
There should
How do
be
I
like
leave?
a turn off something.
Okay. Bye. Love you guys.
Love you.
All right, see you soon.
Cheers. Can you guys cheers and drink for me?
Yes.
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
So I just have to acknowledge that my son is commenting on this, my 8-year-old. Hi, Mom. Can you bring my pajamas? I really don't know what you're talking about, Mickey, but hi.
This isn't
Thank
the
you.
PJ party.
Oh, yeah. When we have the PJ party, you can watch in your pajamas. We'll leave it at
I
that.
don't know if we need your thoughts on diamonds just yet. But
Oh, now he's commenting, I want to drink. Okay, let's move on from those comments. All right, let's do our last piece of
So
jewelry.
obviously 3 babysitters weren't enough for
More
that
than
crowd.
enough for my children. Okay, so let's talk about these earrings.
Okay. So again, the carved rock crystal quartz, they're matched with onyx and diamonds. So one piece of Art Deco was really monochromatic and then contrasting colors. So this has a little bit of both. It's on the gray spectrum, but at 2 different ends, white and black. They are long dangle earrings, which would be shown off perfectly with a newly bobbed haircut, which was a big style in the Roaring
love it.
20s.
And so these
The
are
start of the lob was the 1920s bob.
everything comes around.
That's right.
So this is an example too of a piece that it's a clip-on. Like my earrings are
It's a
clip-on.
screwback, yeah. So
Which
it's not pierced.
which is cool because like it's in its original state. But if you really like love a piece like this, we can convert it really easily.
And this is also something that could be really easily converted into 2 pair of earrings. So a stud with the top and then the dangle on the bottom, which we've done with some other screwbacks, and they've come out as a really great 1870 piece conversion, just something that's a little bit more wearable.
Okay. So love that piece. We've talked about almost everything there. One more piece. We'll do this necklace. This necklace is killer. Wait, we got to do our drink. Oh, Zoe, you're so low. Do we need? Okay, everybody, take a moment.
Judged. What's in the mixer? Wait, what's in the mixer?
Oh, the mixer. This is I just made soda water with lime together.
Oh, okay.
There's no gin in this.
Okay.
She
Okay,
doesn't
no.
trust me. She doesn't trust me. Oh, I think the whole time when we thought it was Mickey, it was actually my dad who types and texts like an 8-year-old.
He's talk texting with the
He's
best of them.
talk texting, and it's making absolutely no sense.
Now, Rick on Instagram is something everybody's really interested in. So let's explore that idea at a later date.
We got our last drink, our last cheers, and we're going to do our last piece of jewelry. I know we just said we were going to do our last one, but this will be our last one.
Did somebody just say Mickey Mouse Club? Was that a joke?
No, Mickey hijacked the phone.
Oh.
Okay, last piece. This thing
Okay, perfect for a plunging
killer.
neckline. Hello. I mean, what I have to say about this piece is every single centimeter of it is gorgeous. The chain is detailed. There's stones in it. Then the pendant has these gorgeous diamonds and details and millgrain, and it has a little station stop at the top, so it dangles perfectly. What
the
more do you
whole
want?
the whole thing is made in platinum. Like people don't make
Platinum? The whole thing in platinum? These
Yeah.
people were going crazy.
people don't make whole necklaces in platinum anymore. They're in white gold. Like this is just an absolutely spectacular piece. Once again, something that was made over 100 years ago. It's still around, and it's gorgeous. And I think this is a great piece to end our night on. This has been wear that with a V-neck, of course, or even like I've seen people wear it with like a high neck.
anything.
Yeah.
This is we have this shortened a little bit in the back, so if
Oh, yeah, it's
you
actually
wanted
very
to wear
long.
it with a V-neck, it would need to be quite the plunging V-neck.
It's very long. You can see it's a long, long chain. Give you a little bit of a closer look. And it's stunning. How much is this? This is a cool $11,375. 10% off until tomorrow. Come get it while it's hot. Oh, we were supposed to say something tonight. That this was the cat's meow.
Oh.
That's when.
Well, we hope you think.
Yes,
the cat's
exactly.
meow.
Exactly. So fun. Thank you guys for joining. Honestly, you guys being here makes it so much fun, so much easier. We love the comments. We love the questions. Keep them coming. Next month, we're going to do kind of a revised way of doing our summer trunk show series. You know, our summer trunk show series about bringing the designer in, bringing the trunk shows in.
Hearing straight from the designer. If we can make it happen, I think we can.
Yeah, we're going to try to do these with the designers, show the trunks on here. And then if you want to set up private showings to view the pieces, we can do that for you. So really excited about that. Thank you all so much for joining.
Thank you very much.
Cheers to the last
Cheers.
page by Springer's Jewelers live. This is on Springer's.
Not the last.
Well, the last for
the last
this
for
month.
right now.
This month, yeah. This has been on our Springer's Instagram, but not a lot of people know about Paige yet. So go follow Paige, and next time maybe we'll be able to do it on Paige, and we'll have the viewers to do that. So thank you all so much. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
you.
Have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much.